What's up, guys? You're Michael Probodinsky here on Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. We're looking at Nick Chan's, first placed Monarch Qliphort deck. That's really freaking good. So why don't you just get right into it, Nick?
It's still a little bit incomplete. I haven't been able to pick up a monolith, but I'll show you what I have so far. 3 scouts, kind of default.
Yep.
3 disc. I'm thinking about taking this down to 2 though. Not sure what I'm going to change out yet.
Okay.
3 helix.
Hardest card to get.
Yeah, it took. I was stuck with 2 for the longest time. Took me about a month to finally find the third because apparently we can't pull it down here in Lockhaven.
No one's able to pull just that here.
3 carriers. Just saying right now, these 3 are just the main things of this deck, other than scouts.
Yep.
Alright.
Hope get off your monarch way so easily.
Yeah.
You got 2 stouts. This is definitely going to go down to 1.
Okay.
This is pretty much a heavy hitter, other than the shell.
Yep.
But this is going to be definitely switched to a monolith once I have one, because a lot of times I was hitting 2 scouts in hand with the summoners on. I really need to get a monolith, but no one has been able to pull one down here. So,
monolith is like the rarest card in the world for some reason.
Yeah.
And then
Still saying it's short print.
Yeah, pretty much. And this is what other Qliphort players aren't playing, which is the Mega Monarchs.
2 Caius and 1 Thethelos.
Yeah. I also, there was a number of times where I was running other things. At one point I was thinking about Grandma just because I can get the additional effect.
Yeah.
But these 3, just so solid. Just banishes everything, especially against BA. Just banish already the Sirs and crap from BA, and then they're pretty much done. Thethelos, so good. Just look at your hand, you know what they're playing, and you get to discard 1 card. If it's a monster, they take burn damage.
Nice. Nice.
Alright, spell lineup, which I know a lot of you are going to question me already.
Yeah.
Return the Monarchs.
Okay.
Monarch Stormforth, and Tenacity.
Okay.
Only 1 Stormforth?
Only 1 Stormforth. 2 was just getting really excessive. I sometimes started with 2 and I didn't like it. So I took all these down to 1. I'll explain this right now. Tenacity, it's because it only targets any monster with 2800 attack or 1000 defense or 2400 attack and 1000 defense. Not sure if anyone else realized this, but other than the Monarchs, Cliffs, 2800, 1000 defense, 2800, 1000 defense, 24,000 defense. They all have that other than Scout.
Okay.
So that's why I went with this hybrid build.
Okay.
It makes sense to me anyway. And quite frankly, it's easy because with Tenacity, I can aim for that, or in the trap lineup, I'm also running Escalation.
Okay.
Return of the Monarchs, so good. Start off with the laser clip or anything that adds an additional summon. You can easily grab any monster with 2400 attack or 1000 defense or 2800 attack in that, meaning basically you have a wide range of your entire monster lineup.
Okay.
And you can always use Helix to pop this before it becomes a new instance, because you can't summon from your extra deck using this card.
Okay.
Stormforth, just great as a one-of, just in case if there's just something in the beginning of the match that you just can't get rid of. I know a lot of the Cliff players don't like this. I just like it as a one-of. That's just my preference.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. There's Satchel, obviously. Card Advance, which, as far as I know, there's no other Cliff player playing this. I like this because this can set me up next turn for any draw power I want from the top 5 cards, because it lets me, it's basically Big Eye where I can look at the top 5 cards, arrange it in any order.
Yep.
Also, it gives me an additional tribute summon for the turn.
Okay.
So, I just really like this card.
Yeah.
Real good.
Oh yeah.
Especially for them cliffs and all this tribute.
Yep.
2 sacrifices, which I know a lot of you right now is probably criticizing me for this, but quite frankly, I get them so often enough that I don't need 3.
Yep.
Right.
That's fine.
Then you got the 2 laser clips, obviously, that's default.
Yep.
Triple upstart.
Because 37 cards.
Just too good.
Exactly.
Deck done it too good.
Exactly.
Triple Stalma,
Too good.
Too good.
just, I don't even have to explain that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, something I really don't have to explain, double vanities.
Yep.
It shuts down everything.
Just shuts down everything. They can't send back any of your stuff unless they have to go out of the way to do it.
Yep.
I know some people are playing 3. I just think it's really acceptable playing 3.
Yep.
I know a lot of people are going to be questioning me about this.
Yeah, they're reckless.
I am a very just all-in player.
Yep.
So I like doing these.
Yep.
And I feel like I'm smart enough that I can play these and not get hurt too much.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. and not to mention it's +2. It's a +1, and you're not minusing anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, other than the draw power, but then you can go reckless, draw into a reckless, play the next reckless before you have to go into the draw phase, and you still only miss 2 draw phases, which you already +4'd, so.
Yeah, you're fine there.
I mean, one game I actually went +6 all in one turn because I drew all 3 of them in one game.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I saw that. That's nuts.
Yeah, it was against an Infinite player, really good friend of mine, and yeah, I completely stomped him just because of those triple recklesses, just let me go off.
Jesus.
And then one skill drain.
Because Qliphorts.
I mean, I just like it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of Qliphorts are playing 3. I think that's too excessive, but that's just me.
Yeah.
1 up is fine with me, and it always comes in clutch anyway.
Yeah.
And then escalation. A lot of people don't like this Tekken. I like it only because I can sit there with a Helix or a carrier, lead them on field. They want to do something. I can play escalation, tribute immediately, and then go into something and bounce back their stuff or destroy it before they can even set up.
All right.
So that's why I like.
Pretty nasty, I think.
I think it's really nasty. I just like letting them believe they can do something when really they can't. Alright. Side deck, this I just want to say is not done in the least. I have not had a chance to work on that. I've been hunting down my cliffs like crazy, so.
Yeah. So no extra deck build?
No, actually,
just standard. Okay.
it's not necessary. I'm probably just going to make a random extra deck anyway, just to throw in there, just to throw off players.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I have 1 Talos in the side.
Yep.
He was originally main, but I kept on dead drawing him, so right now he's sided.
Okay.
Kaiser.
Yep.
Just enough said.
Yep.
Just sit with something huge.
Just in case, I have the 3rd sacrifice in the side.
Yep. That's fine.
I have 1 Night Beam right now. I want to switch this to 2. It completely shuts down the Gravekeeper deck that I played against, and so I'm definitely switching this to a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barbos, never played him, but he was in my side.
Okay.
Just in case if I had a skill jam on board, I can bring out a 3K beer without tributing whatsoever.
True. It's pretty good.
2 special editing arrows. A lot of our players here play a lot of heavy back row, and I felt like this would help me a lot, especially against Illusions and Gravekeepers, just because of all the face-ups.
Okay.
Enemy controller.
Because the Econ's crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
Such a good card.
2 effects, you know what the deal is. Not to mention, if you actually look carefully, if I'm not mistaken, if anyone else can catch this, if not, is that Helix and Carrier, their specific ability is they only have to be tribute, not tribute summon. So you can get the effects off if you tribute them, take control of their monsters. So it's just an extra snatcher if you need it.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
So I might switch this as a 2 on the side.
Yeah.
I have wire taps in the side, just in case if anyone's heavy, or I go against DA, just in case if I need to stop a Fire Lake, just in case.
Yeah, that's smart.
3 Dust Torn, 2 Dust Tornadoes, sorry.
Okay.
I'm probably going to switch this to MSTs, just in case. I need to get rid of something before I go off.
Yeah.
More back row hate, of course.
This is probably going to become a 3 as an MST. I just haven't had a chance to get them in because they're all in my Yang Zing decks.
Okay.
I have the 1 interdimensional match transporter.
Yeah, talk about this one.
Obviously, trap card can activate during I play a turn after the turn. It can target 1 monster on field, banish it for the turn. So basically, like Falfa for BAs.
Yeah.
Which I like, just in case you have to stop a Dante or stop a Virgil. Or a Satella just going off, or it just works out.
Yeah.
Set up an OTK real well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then obviously 2 Majesty Fiends.
Yep.
Which, if you look, also 2400 attack,
Yep.
1000D. So you have another search card for your return. Easily searchable. My entire deck is just based off of searching each other out and just going off, regardless of what I have in hand.
Okay.
Which normally I go off by no later than turn 3 and normally get the OTK. If not, then it normally doesn't last longer than turn 7.
Okay.
If it does, it does, but by then, normally, if they don't stop me by turn 3, I'm just going to completely go off anyway.
Alright.
But yeah.
Alright, guys. Well, that was Nick's Monarch Qliphort deck profile. So remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.
See ya.